yo, started from the bottom of the barrel, New York down to the Thames. See, I got on the apparel, champion hood check, Yankee for the check, done so much for rap. They wanna thank me in the wreck, kept boom bap alive. I hustled in the ghetto with goons that survive, real fathers that provide, break barriers trying to reach farther than the skies. I thought there was.
What's really good, ladies and gentlemen? It's the OG Boricua Dada, another raw and uncut. Y'all know what it is. I'm pumping these out like cook crack. So anyways, I know we seen El Jefe get kidnapped. I know AB has this whole crazy theory of something he keeps saying, gas mask. My hair looks crazy, my bad. I don't really know what the gas mask thing he keeps referring to, or he just has this wild idea that I can't wait for him to drop it and, you know, put it wherever he's got to put it. But now I got an idea, because when we seen, which we found out the name is The Calling, which is the AO graphic guys, which is Ricky Shane Page, Raven, and Akira. I said they had to do something crazy. They had to do something to make their mark. They had to do something completely nuts to solidify themselves as a threat in MLW. And what better to do something nuts than to kidnap El Jefe, right? Like, there's two ways of going upon this. One, you just kidnap the boss. You know, I hope you're ready for what comes after that, because when you go after the top dog as someone like El Jefe, and I'm trying to not speak way too over the top or way too hood or way too wild or whatever, but as a way I can explain it, like if you try to kidnap Manuel Noriega, Pablo Escobar, El Chavo, Chapo, you know what comes back if you don't finish the job, right? He sends all his people and they to you. So all this trust in Raven. Now, Ricky Shane Page, we've seen his work in MLW already, and he's a bad boy. This guy is fucking people up, and he's a violent guy. Salute to him. We've seen Ikuro. Ikiro's a badass. So you're like, these guys, you know, they might be on some next level, you know, wackadoodle things, and they might not understand the ramifications of what could come back to them. Because a lot of crazy people, they do crazy shit, not thinking long term, well, what comes back from this crazy shit? If you don't take out El Jefe and you allow him to find his way back home, you boys ain't ready for that. Like, that's a whole different type of war. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that word to what it is. There is a level of violence that will come back to you. It's going to haunt you. You know what I'm saying? And I like The Calling. I think they're super cool. I've been talking this shit ever since. Anything they do, I talk it. Is the beauty of the raw and uncut segments. Is I'm not talking the show. That's for AB. AB talks the show. I get to do whatever I want, talk individual shit that I enjoy, and I don't even have to talk the show. The Calling is, they made their stamp now, right? Now the crazy part is, what's next, right? Did they write El Jefe off? Because if they wrote him off, holy shit, right? That means they took out the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if they did not, El Jefe, I mean, even with Hammerstone, you know, he wasn't playing around. He put his ass locked up in Mexico, and then we seen Holiday in the Toot had to come save him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's going to come back, and I'm pretty sure when he comes back, we might get a few new faces. Or we'll find out who's under the mask from his, I don't want to call them luchadors. They're like the Azteca mask guys, you know what I'm saying? If those guys take, you know, obviously they probably won't take the mask off because they're luchadors, and they'll probably have a mask under a mask, you know what I mean? But to identify as characters on the show, we'll probably get something new. And they're going to come with some heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for them to bring in Pagano off of this, because Pagano fits right up what Ricky Shane Page, RSP, and Akira do. Right? Pagano is a fucking lunatic himself. So there are guys that we've seen come through MLW with the Azteca Lucha stuff when they went to Mexico and all that. There are guys they bring in that could match that intensity, that aggressiveness, that violence, that whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to label it, will match that shit with ease. This is going to be next level shit, right? Now, the only reason why I'm saying it is AO is because of how I came off and said, well, you know what? They had to do something crazy. To me, nobody was trying to do anything nuts like this. Nobody tried to come out and go at him that way. Even Hammerstone fell back. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got enough balls to go at Cesar Duran. No one. These guys, or possibly these guys. I'm saying it's them because, like I keep saying, I said they had to leave a mark. They had to do something crazy. This is the only group that I think would do something crazy like that, because SST doesn't need to. Juicy and Lance are super legit. We know their work, and they're with Fatu. They don't have to do something to stand out, right? Trying to think of what else groups really, because I said there's a few. You got the Bomaye Fight Club. They're already transitioning into what's next for the Bomaye Fight Club. I think it has to be them. You know, I think there's no chance it's not them with the way they lead up, with their darkness, with the trust in Raven. The only thing I'm thinking when they say trust in Raven that I don't hope happens is I hope Raven doesn't take the direction of El Jefe. I hope he's not like the match caller or whatever, because I'm not really into that. I think that'd be corny because no one is El Jefe, and we know Raven's worked for fucking 50 years already. You know what I mean? Like, he's not that guy. You know, El Jefe, a.k.a. Dario Cueto, he's a special breed of character. You don't find that every day. So, if they took him out, salute. Salute, but y'all put a bullseye on your back. If you didn't take it out, you put a bullseye on your chest. You know what I'm saying? Or your head. Ladies and gentlemen, for myself, the big homies, I'm out of here. Deuces.